Hello and welcome. My name is Kwame Olatoye. This is The Verdict, where we bring you trending issues and developments around the nation and beyond, with a view to informing, educating, as well as helping you to arrive at your own verdict. A warm welcome to you. Nigeria on the march again, looking for Mr. President. So goes the lyrics of a popular campaign jingle in the 1990s. Nigeria in 2019 is on the march again, looking for Mr. President. The difference between the search then and now is that then there were two viral, healthy, and ready-to-go candidates who Nigerians were not in any doubt about their abilities to take over the mantle of leadership from the reluctant but unpopular military junta. But is that the case in 2019? Though there are as many as 52 or thereabout candidates jostling for the seat at the moment, the contest realistically is between the candidates of the two major parties whose dividing lines are not just hazy, but often confusing as a result of incessant cross-carpeting that leaves electorate in quandary, sometimes not knowing who's where. But that is not the issue for today. The real issue is being stuck between the rock and a hard place regarding the candidates of the major parties. Before the town hall meeting, which is a self-arranged interview in which the APC candidate and his running mate, who incidentally are the incumbent president and his deputy, are the guests, if anyone was in doubt about the rumored lack of fitness, body and soul, of the president to continue to run the affairs of the country, the said interview session cleared such doubts. Up till now, many compatriots are still wondering how the president's handlers, the presidency, and indeed the party will subject the number one citizen to such a televised ridicule, with visible symptoms of old people's moments and laborious effort at comprehending questions and providing answers. There is no doubt that the president may not be in charge of many affairs of the country. This may have also put paid to the revelation by the First Lady not long ago that only two people have hijacked the administration of her husband, Mr. President, asking where are Nigerian men who should take back their country from the impostor too. The president, since the town hall meeting, has faltered in his steps twice and in speech at other times. With the progressive nature of old age and its moments, coupled with the perennial health challenge of Mr. President, why is he being saddled with this onerous task of leading a country that's in need of a Trojan horse? Who are the potential profiteers of a Buhari government where he is not likely to be in charge? Why is Nigeria via APC subjecting Mr. President to ridicule and paying back a man who has done so much for the country in these bad coin? Ricardo Montalban, the famous Mexican actor of Star Trek fame, once said, and I quote, "Politics is too partisan, and sometimes patriotism is cast aside. Patriotism is honor and love of your country and your brothers and sisters. With politics, I get the impression that it's all about what is good for the party and not necessarily what is good for the country." End of quote. Is that why we are where we are? We have gone through this route twice, and it's shameful that we are again, willingly and enthusiastically so, headed towards it the third time. In 1998, even when the cretinous despot was pining out, political parties, phantom youths, and indeed some so-called leaders were clamoring for his transmutation to a civilian president. Some took advantage of him and did all sorts in his name. His name is Sani Abacha. In 2007, despite the publicized health challenge of meek and ascetic Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, the political goons gored him on until the head caved in and they gave up the ghost. But before then, they had formed themselves into a cabal who called the shot behind the man. Here we are again, as APC hijacked candidate Buhari to promote a clandestine agenda. Will Nigerians be voting for a cabal in the name of Muhammadu Buhari? So what options have we in the present circumstance? Watch the next episode of The Verdict for an answer. Thanks for watching. I am Kwame Olatoye. Goodbye.